from not only this fire, but other fires now burning here across Southern California.
Fire has now moved into populated communities again, now on the east side of the fire. And this is a terrain-driven fire right now. It is using the hills of the Santa Monica Mountains, running up when it can, and then creeping downhill. At this point, it's going to be a total loss, but they're trying to prevent it from lighting those bushes on fire.
3,000 gallons dropped at the head of the fire, trying to stop that momentum as a prescriptive measure.
The lights were getting darker and the sky was getting more red. It was scary.
We got our things and completely booked it as fast as we could away. And the trail was a little bit difficult because we had to, in order to go down, we kind of had to go up towards the fire.
I think we're sadder about the loss of community right now than we are about our house.
Guess what didn't work? 911. All the phone lines were down, and I've got a broken arm. I couldn't lift him. I couldn't move him. When the fire department brought me back, his cottage was burnt to the ground. It was my baby, and he died needlessly.
Yeah, it was an experience like no other. You know, imagine you've seen flames out in the distance, smoke going up, ember flying down. Your front yard's on fire, palm trees lit up. Like, it just looked like something out of a movie.
Well, this is what's left of the home that I grew up in for 31 years. Never in a million years would we think that a fire would come down and completely destroy not just this neighborhood, but half or more of the entire Pacific Palisades.
This is an entire
I've never seen anything. Fires were this close to the cars. People left their cars on Palisades Drive. Burning up the hillside, the palm trees, everything's going. And the wind and the firemen are great, but you can only do so much.
But nothing prepares you for this amount of destruction. I mean, there's no manual, there's no book.
We actually came to say thank you to our house for being good to us, and we were good to it. So, kind of end of a life story here, and then another life will begin. Actually, I brought flowers with me because I do feel it's like a funeral. I don't know.
Beautiful job. It's still going. Copy that. And you could see there's another water drop coming now. This appears to be one of the Firehawk helicopters, and they are going to make a targeted and precise water drop right on that balcony. And you could see it's putting most of those flames out, even though the house, you know, at this point, it's going to be a total loss, but they're trying to prevent it from lighting those bushes on fire.
long as it takes to contain these fires and help reconstruct, make sure we get back to normal. It's going to be a hell of a long way. It's going to take time.
Did you all make a decision?
Thank you very much. We had a great meeting. I guess it looks like we're going to be the one having to rebuild it. But what happened there, I don't think is anything that I've ever seen quite like it. And the insurance companies are going to have a big problem.
We are anticipating, hopefully we're wrong, but we're anticipating other fires happening concurrently. And that's exactly the previous experience we've had with these kinds of wind events. And that's why we continue to provide and supplement those resources from all across Northern California in particular.
Okay. What happened here? Over to the east as well, but whether they have already evacuated in the last couple of hours or whether they're just now getting the word, I can't tell you. But there does not seem to be a whole lot of car traffic. Protecting those structures should be a little bit easier because you're going to have the help of all of these helicopters dropping water and preventing that fire and any flare-ups that come ahead of it.
I've got everything labeled out as far as what we need. A couple water tenders. If we're able to get an additional Charlie in here, striking, we'll get it down for the next